Over the past 11 months, we've seen our businesses and our community adapt and shift on a dime and work through the challenges of this pandemic. And amid nearly a year of uncertainty and an unpredictable future, our business community has been through the ringer. Since July, we have provided more than $13.5 million in CARES Act funding to our restaurants, small retailers, farms, hotels, live venues, and child care providers. Today, we're announcing an additional $2 million in county funds to support our local small businesses here in Howard County, $1.5 million in state funding for our restaurants, and $1.6 million in state funding for our hotels. And I'd like to thank the governor, the legislature, and state government for being partners and working to support our businesses. In this third round of HoCo Rise business grants, we're targeting our businesses that did not previously receive a grant. For our local small businesses, we will be able to provide $5,000 in grant funding. And we're also including home-based businesses in Howard County. Our restaurants have faced some of the hardest circumstances this past year, some harder than they've ever faced before. And we want to make sure that we continue to support our entire business community. This round of grants is for restaurants who have not applied before, and they will be eligible for up to $13,500 in grant funding. And finally, we're pleased to be able to provide additional support for our hotels who have been impacted by less travel and fewer events this year and still face setbacks and challenges in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Howard County Economic Development Authority is ready to accept applications at hceda.org/C19 grants. The application process will be open until February 25th. I know many business owners who have faced sleepless nights and anxiety, not knowing how much longer they can hold on. And these grants will hopefully be a lifeline for so many because small businesses are not just brick and mortar. They provide jobs, value, and support for our community. And we must do everything that we can to help them survive, get to the other side as we beat COVID-19, and thrive. As we hopefully turn the corner on this pandemic, it's vital that we continue to work together. But as Howard County has proven in the past, we are resilient, we look after one another, we support our neighbors who've lost jobs or need help with groceries, and we continue to look out for one another. Hope is on the horizon, and we will get through this together. Thank you.
We're glad to have with us this morning our county executive, Dr. Calvin Ball. Calvin has been here at Turf Valley many times over his many years on the county council and his years as county executive. He has supported many of the organizations and events here at Turf Valley and has always supported our business. And we certainly appreciate his support during this most difficult time. And I consider Calvin to be a friend. This has been the most difficult year for all of us. As individuals, it's been extremely hard, and certainly for most businesses, it has been a very tough year. Our business, the hotel business, and the restaurant business has been hit extremely hard. It's been very difficult, it's been very slow, but I'm happy to say that we have remained open. We're doing the best that we can to keep our employees working. I'm even more happy to say that it's been very safe. We have had no case of an employee contracting the virus from another employee. Yes, we have had employees who have the virus, but in every case, they've contracted it from either home or someone else. We're following strict guidelines and strict protocol, and in every case, it was not brought here to property and transferred to another employee. We take guest safety and employee safety very seriously. As Amanda said, I'm also on the State Association board. We're members, and I'm constantly speaking with many other general managers, and it's a commitment that we all share. We are committed to employee safety and guest safety. We certainly hope that the metrics in the county and the state will continue to improve. We certainly see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know the county executive wants to get us open. At the same time, he's trying to keep us safe. So we look forward to the better days that are ahead. Calvin, thank you for being here again, for your support always, and now for our industry. Thank you.
Howard County Economic Development Authority, we're pleased to be part of the team, administering the funds and getting this assistance supported. When we began the HoCo Rise initiative back last summer, we certainly didn't anticipate that we'd still be in this pandemic, and we truly appreciate the commitment from the county and the state providing this kind of assistance to our businesses. I'd also like to ask the community, though, what these businesses need most of all is customers. So I encourage you to shop local, eat local, stay local, because that's how the community can continue to support this important part of our local economy and our local community. So thank you again, Dr. Ball, for your commitment and the commitment of the county funds for our small businesses and our hotels and our restaurants as well. So thank you very much.
Back in November of 2020, while the pandemic was raging, the Maryland Hotel Lodging Association reached out to Governor Hogan and took the lead on seeking additional assistance to help our severely struggling industry with additional financial support to assist in further weathering this incredible, unprecedented time. At that time, research from the American Hotel Lodging Association estimated that upwards to 71% of all hotels may not survive another 6 months without further government relief. On behalf of the hoteliers throughout the state, and specifically here in Howard County, I'd like to express our sincere thanks and appreciation to Governor Hogan for $50 million of grants, which nearly $1.6 million is being provided for Howard County hotels. Thank you to County Executive Ball and all the county administrators who are working tirelessly on its distribution. We're extremely grateful and look forward to the funds getting into the hands of those that need it most. The lodging industry was among the first to be impacted by the pandemic and will be one of the last to recover. While you may see big names like Hilton and Marriott on the majority of hotels, those hotels are owned and operated by small business owners. Turf Valley is a classic example. They just don't have that name, owned by a small business owner. These folks often have personal assets on the line. We need this relief so that it can be used for debt or operating expenses, such as mortgage payments, insurance, utilities, property taxes, payroll taxes and payroll, franchise fees, license fees, and permit fees. 2020 was undoubtedly one of the most devastating years on record for hotels, resulting in historically low occupancies, massive job losses, and hotel closures. Unfortunately, data shows that in Maryland, hotel occupancy was approximately 43% in 2020, which is below the point at which a hotel can break even and pay debt. Every bit of this relief and flexibility from lenders is helping us hold on, and we are hopeful recovery will pick up steam as this year goes on and more people are vaccinated and ready to travel. Though these figures may sound gloomy, we are a resilient industry. We survived 9/11 and the financial crisis of 2009. We are appreciative of the support of the governor as well as County Executive Ball and look forward to getting our businesses back to pre-COVID levels. Thank you very much.
As we have heard from our speakers thus far on how support from the county and state is critical to the survival of our hotels, hotels also need support from the community. Hotels are local businesses too, who contribute directly to our local economy and residents' quality of life. In 2019, Howard County hotels generated $113.5 million in lodging revenue and $5.6 million in room tax revenue, which goes directly to Howard County. Our hotels also provide benefited jobs to Howard Countyans and those from neighboring jurisdictions. Our hotels also support other sectors of our local economy by sourcing goods and services such as food service, banking, utilities, construction, and the list goes on. I'd like to share with you just a few ways Howard County residents and all Marylanders can support their local hotels. Book a staycation and escape the daily grind. Our hotels can pamper you and provide the rest and relaxation we all need. They also make for a comfortable and quiet place to telework from, as I am doing here today at Turf Valley. Host your family and friends at a local hotel while practicing social distancing. Plan ahead and book your meetings and social events. Our hotels will work with you if your plans change.
I'm one of the small businesses that was lucky enough to get one of the RISE grants. And I tell you, it was a game changer. You know, we were looking at our revenues have been reduced by approximately 65% throughout COVID-19. However, we were able to pivot somewhat, and we took some of our students online. However, it still left quite a gap. So I'm saying that these RISE grants are so important, and they've been so helpful. And I just want to thank the county for looking out for small business and for helping us along in these times.
My family and I opened El Azteca back in 1993, so we're getting ready to hopefully celebrate our 28th year here in Howard County. It's one of several restaurants that we own here in the county, and thanks to the EDA and the county executive, the RISE grants that we received allowed us to invest in technology and PPE so that we could continue to safely serve our guests, invest in the adaptation to the curbside and carry-out model. Without doing that, we would have had to, lay off many more staff than we did, and it's allowed us to continue to safely serve our community. We appreciate all of the support, and we ask and we beg everybody, please, whoever can, shop local, shop small. It's very important. You are making a change, and County Executive, thank you for all of your support. EDA, thank you for all your support. Governor Hogan, we appreciate it. Thank you.